Assalamualaikum everyone. For this video, I will continue from previous topic. Do you remember the types of derivative? We have forward, futures, and options. And for this video, I will cover about the options. Okay, let's look at what is the currency options. Option is also a contract similar to forward and futures, a contract that gives the buyer, the buyer of the option, the right to use or to exercise the option to buy or to sell a standard amount of an available currency at an exercise price within a specific time period. Okay, so the option can act as a coupon. Okay, do you know what is coupon? Okay, for example, if you spend your money at 4 cent, so you will get a coupon that allows you to buy a mini frying pan at 10 ringgit. So with this coupon, you are able to buy a frying pan at 10 ringgit only. Okay, and this coupon will expire in 3 months. Okay, so 10 ringgit is the exercise price, or we also known as strike price. Let's say if on the last day after 3 months, the spot price or the market price of the pan is 30 ringgit. So let me ask you, do you use the coupon and you can buy the pan with 10 ringgit, or you buy the pan with 30 ringgit? Yeah, of course you choose the cheaper one. So you will use your coupon so that you will buy the mini frying pan at 10 ringgit. Why? Because you can buy at a cheaper price. And if the market price of the pan on the last day of after 3 months is only 8 ringgit. Okay, I ask you again, do you use the coupon and you will pay for the pan at 10 ringgit, or you just buy the pan by using the market price? Yes, you will not use the coupon, because if you use the coupon, you have to pay 10 ringgit. And if you buy at the market price, you only pay for 8 ringgit. Okay, so for this kind of situation, you will not exercise or will not use the option to buy the pen. Got it? Okay, so let's get back to the option. In order to gain the right to exercise or to use the option, the buyer must pay premium. What is premium? Premium is the price of the option. So premium could be your could be the cost of the cost to the seller to use the option. Okay, buyers are normally MNC or traders or businesses or bank clients, and the sellers are normally banks or financial institutions. Let's look at the difference between forward and futures and also option. For forward and futures, there is no price or no premium to open the contract. Okay, for forward and futures, but for the option, it has premium or price to be paid by buyer to the seller to open or to start the trading. So to open the contract, you have to pay some amount of that is called as premium. Okay. For forward futures, the second difference is both parties, buyer and seller, must fulfill the contract. You have to use the contract. Okay, fulfill the contract. But the options, the buyer has the right or option whether to exercise or use or not the option. So the seller has the obligation to fulfill the contract if buyer decides to exercise the option. So seller cannot force you to buy or to use the option. If you don't want to use the option, so then it's okay, you have to pay at the market price. But if you want to use the option, so the seller will fulfill the contract. Okay, so can't you see the difference between forward and options? Now let's look at the characteristic of option. There are two types of options. Options that give right to buy pre-specified currency will be called as call option, and options that give right to sell pre-specified currency is called as put option. Okay, to buy specific we will call the call option, and to sell the specific the pre-specific currency called as put options. For underlying asset, these pre-specified foreign currencies traded on the exchange that offer foreign currency. Okay, so the asset is the pre-specified foreign currencies traded on the exchange. For example, in American, the underlying asset for the USD option is the USD currency. Okay, same goes to Malaysia. The underlying asset for Malaysia Ringgit option will be Malaysia Ringgit currency. Exercise price. Exercise price is the rate or the price of the foreign currency traded that the holder or buyer has agreed to buy or to sell from the writer. Okay, that is called as exercise price. If we look at the previous coupon, the 10 ringgit is the exercise price. The rate of coupon itself. Okay, is the exercise price. As usual, this is the spot exchange rate of the underlying currency traded. So spot price is important to determine whether the currency option in the money or at the money or out of the money. So this is the decision where the buyer want to use or not the option. Premium is the price of the option and is determined by the demand and supply of the option traded. Expiration date. Every option contract has a maturity date. The expiration date is the last day of which the holder can exercise his option. A currency option is considered worthless if the option is not exercised at maturity date. The time for the option holder to exercise is subjected to the style of option that he has entered to. For example, American style can exercise on any date prior to at maturity, but in European style can exercise on the maturity date. So that is the difference, okay, between American and European style. Let's look at to the understanding the call option. Okay, call option is an option that gives rights to the buyer or holder of the option to buy. Okay, for call option, the rights give rights to the buyer to buy the pre-specified currency at the exercise price. For example, this is Lucy. Lucy wants to buy the GBP in 3 months' time. Current spot price is USD 1.5015 per GBP. She is afraid that by the time she needs to buy GBP, okay, after 3 months, 3 months, so she is afraid that by the time she needs to buy GBP, the US dollar depreciates. So she will need to pay more USD to get the GBP. So today, what she should do is to buy a call option. The premium of the option is, for example, USD 0.005 per one option, and the exercise price is USD 1.5050 per GBP. Okay, so if after 3 months' time, if the price for USD per GBP is more than or less than, so Lucy have the right to use the option or not. Let's do a few scenarios. Let's look at first scenario. After 3 months, the USD has really depreciated. Okay, from USD 1.5015 to USD 1.6025 per GBP. Okay, now Lucy, if Lucy doesn't have the coupon, so she have to pay 1.6025, which is more expensive to pay for 1 GBP. Okay, so let's look at the example given to us. The spot rate is 1.5015. Exercise price is 1.5050. Premium adalah 0.005. And after 3 months spot rate, the USD depreciate to 1.6025 per GBP. What should Lucy do? If Lucy doesn't have the option, she needs to buy GBP at the current spot rate, which is 1.6025 per GBP. So, see, she needs to pay more. For 1 GBP, she needs to pay 1.6025. More expensive. Okay, but since Lucy bought a call option, so she can buy the GBP at the exercise price USD 1.5050. By using this option, 1 GBP only costs her 1.5050. Okay, therefore, it is wise for her to exercise the option because she can only buy at lower price. If not, she needs to pay more, which is 1.6025. As a conclusion, when the current spot price is higher than exercise price, the trader will exercise the option. It is known as in the money, ITM. So, in the money happen when spot rate or spot price is higher, more than exercise price. So, how much profit Lucy can make? To calculate the profit, spot rate minus the exercise price minus the premium. So 1.6025 minus 1.5050 minus 0.005, because the premium is the cost that Lucy bear in the beginning to buy the option. So the profit that Lucy get is USD 0.0925. Can you understand this scenario? If the spot rate is greater than exercise price, so in the money, so you will exercise the coupon, the option. Second scenario. Let's say after 3 months, the USD has appreciated instead from 1.5015 per GBP to USD 1.4950 per GBP. Okay, again given to us, today's spot rate is 1.5015, exercise price is 1.5050, the premium price is 0.005. After 3 months, spot rate is 1.4950. So here, the spot rate is cheaper. Okay, cheaper than exercise price. Now she can buy GBP at only 1.4950 per GBP if she uses the current spot price. 1 GBP only costs her 1.4950. But if Lucy decides to use her call option to buy the GBP, she needs to buy at the exercise price, USD 1.5050 per GBP. By using this option, 1 GBP will cost her 1.5050, which is more than the spot price. So for this case, Lucy just buy at the spot price. It's better rather than exercise the option. Therefore, it is wise for her not to use or not to exercise the option because the spot rate is lower. What if she insists to exercise? She will lose for sure. For example, spot rate 1.4950 minus the exercise price minus the premium. So Lucy will lose 0.015. So if she should not exercise the option, let it expire. But of course, she will lose the premium 0.005 compared to if the loss that she bear when she use the option. If she use the option, she will lose more. So let the option expires. So she will lose only 0.005. Okay, but it's better than losing 0.015. Okay, so that is for second scenario. Let's look at the third scenario. What if after 3 months the spot rate equals to exercise price? Okay, for example, after 3 months the spot rate is 1.5050, which is equal to X. So when spot rate equals to exercise rate, it is known as at the money. Lucy also should not exercise the option when it is at the money because it gives no difference whether you exercise or not. You will lose of the premium price. So profit or loss, if she use the exercise, she use the option. So it's spot rate minus exercise rate minus premium. So she will lose negative 0.005. By exercising or not, she will still lose 0.005. So let it be, let the premium burn, let it go. SR equals to X is ATM. ATM do not exercise. Now let's understanding the put option. Put option is an option that gives right to the buyer or holder of the option to sell the pre-specified currency at the exercise price. For example, this is Citi. Citi wants to sell GBP in 3 months' time. Current spot price is 1.5025 per GBP. She is afraid that by the time she needs to sell GBP, the USD appreciate. Okay? When you want to sell GBP, you're afraid that the currency, the USD, appreciate. So she will receive less USD. So today, what should she do is, she should buy a put option. Okay, in order to sell the currency, you have to buy put option. The premium of the option is 0.003 USD per one option, and the exercise price is 1.4990 per GBP. Okay, so let's look at the 3 scenarios. For the first scenario, let's say after 3 months, the USD has really appreciated from USD 1.5025 per GBP to USD 1.4010. Okay, given to us, the today's spot rate is 1.5025, the exercise price is 1.4990, the premium price is 0.003. After 3 months, the USD appreciate to 1.4010. If Citi doesn't have the option, she will sell the GBP at the current spot price, which is 1.4010. So she will receive less USD because for 1 GBP only 1.4010 instead of the today's spot price is 1.5025. But since Citi bought a put option, so she can sell the GBP at the exercise price, which is 1.4990 per GBP. By using the option, 1 GBP give her 1.4990, which is more than the spot rate that can give her. Okay, so now Citi has the put option. Rather than she sell at 1.4010, better she exercise the option which give Citi more profit. Therefore, it is wise for her to exercise the option because she can sell at higher price. If not, she will receive less amount of USD. As a conclusion, when the current spot price is lower than exercise price, okay, this one, lower than exercise price, the trader will exercise the option. It is known as in the money. Okay, when spot price less than exercise price, it is ITM. So let's calculate the profit. How much profit Citi can make? Okay, profit equals to at spot minus spot rate minus premium. Okay, slightly different with the previous one. Before, spot rate minus exercise price. But for the put option, exercise price minus spot rate minus the premium. Always you have to deduct the premium because premium is the cost that you have to bear in order to start the option. So here the profit or loss is USD 0.095. So if ITM for the put option, you should exercise the option. Let's look at the second scenario. But if let's say after 3 months, the USD has depreciated instead from 1.5025 to 1.6010 per GBP. As given to us, the spot rate, exercise price, and premium as given. After 3 months, spot rate has depreciated to 1.6010. Okay, so if Citi sell the GBP at the current spot price, USD 1.6010, she will receive USD 1.6010 for only 1 GBP. But if Citi decides to use her option to sell the GBP, she will sell at the exercise price only 1.4990, which is less than the spot price can give her. So, if for this scenario, Citi should not exercise the option because she can sell at the higher price, which is at the spot price. What if she insists to exercise? She will lose for sure. For example, to calculate the profit or loss, if Citi exercise the price, she will lose 0.105. So she should not exercise the option, but of course she will lose the premium. Okay, so the disadvantages for the option, whether you exercise or not, you still lose the premium. But better, it is better than losing 0.105. As a conclusion, when the current spot price is higher than exercise price, the trader will not exercise the option. It is known as out of the money, OTM. Okay, so let's look at the third scenario. What if after 3 months the spot rate equals to exercise price? For example, after 3 months the spot rate is 1.4990, which is equals to X. When SR equals to X, it is known as at the money. CT also should not exercise the option when it is ATM, and she will lose the price of premium. By exercising or not, she will still lose 0.003. So again, tak payah buang masa exercise, let the premium burn. Let it go. So, as ATM, do not exercise. So, let's do some exercises to make you more understand. Okay, so the summary for the option is for the call option, if we can compare the spot rate and exercise price. So for the call option, if the spot rate more than exercise price, for the call option, it is ITM, in the money. So you should exercise the price. For the put option, if the spot rate greater than exercise price, it is OTM, out the money, which is do not exercise. Okay. If the spot rate equals to exercise price, it is ATM for both call option and put option, which is do not exercise. And the last one, if the spot rate less than, cheaper than exercise price, for the call option, it is OTM, out the money, which is do not exercise. And for the put option, it is ITM, if the spot rate cheaper than exercise price. So you have to exercise the option. Okay, so you have to remember when to exercise or not. Normally for FIN542, when we talk about options, we are always in the shoes of the buyer of the option, not the seller. Okay, so just always imagine that you are a buyer of the option, not a seller, because the seller sometimes seller is the bank or the financial institution. So we are always as a buyer. Okay, let's do exercise 1. Okay, the question is, assume a put option on pound is written with the strike or exercise price of USD 1.50 per GBP. A premium payment is 10 cents. Okay, 10 cents per GBP with an expiration date 3 months from now. One contract of pound is 65,000 units. GBP. Okay, 65,000 GBP units. Okay, question number 1. This is a statement, okay? So the question, if a dealer hold 10 option contract, calculate his net profit when the pound is traded at 1.35 GBP. Okay, so first of all, what you have to do to make you easy to understand, to answer the question, you have to list down the important information. For example, the spot rate. The spot rate is 1.35. This is the spot rate. Okay, the exercise rate is 1.50. And the premium price is 0.1 per GBP. So if you look at here, SR is less than exercise price, which is 1.35 is less than 1.50. So remember, if the put option, if the spot rate less than exercise price, it is ITM, in the money. So what you have to do, you have to exercise the option. Okay, therefore the dealer will exercise his option because he can sell GBP at higher price. So let's calculate how to get the profit. Exercise price minus the spot rate minus premium price times the number of option, which is 10 option. Okay, for one option, the size is 65,000 GBP. So when you calculate here, 1.50 minus SR 1.35 minus 0.1 times 10 option times contract size 65,000, you will get 32,500. So this is the profit when you exercise the option. Okay, I hope all of you understand. Okay, let's look at the second question. Should or should not the dealer exercise the options if the pound is traded at USD 1.45 per GBP and calculate his profit or loss? Okay, first of all, it's better for you to list down first. The spot rate is, the SR is 1.45. The exercise is 1.50. So here the spot rate is lower than exercise price. So it is ITM, in the money. Okay, therefore the dealer will still exercise his option because he can sell GBP at higher price. So let's calculate the profit. Exercise price minus the spot rate minus premium times the number of option, which is 10, times the contract size, which is 65,000. So how much is the profit? Negative 32,500. Yes, it is loss. But if he doesn't exercise, he will lose the total premium. So how much is total premium? 10 cents times 10 times 65,000. The total premium loss is 65,000 will get burned. So you should exercise to reduce the loss. So remember, as long as the option is ITM, in the money, you have to exercise or use the option even though you will get the loss. At least you will get the minimum loss. Okay, I hope all of you understand. Okay, let's look at the the third question. Based on the preceding example, determine the spot price that will make the dealer earns 0.25 US dollar profit. Okay, so given X is 1.50, premium price is 0.10. So, but we do not know the spot rate, but we have the profit. So, you just substitute the value into the formula. So, the spot price here is 1.15. Okay, do not use X minus SR minus M times number of options times contract size. Why? Because the profit given is in form of exchange rate unit, not the total value of currency. Okay, the profit given is per unit. So do not use this formula. Okay, but if the question is total, for example, 35,000 USD profit, so you have to use this formula. Okay, so how you answer depends on the question given. Let's discuss the question for June 2019. A currency trader purchased a 3-month call option on the euro dollar at USD 0.02 per unit and a strike price of USD 1.47. The contract size is euro 62,500. If the trader wishes to earn net profit of 0.05 per euro, calculate the spot price of the euro at the date of expiration. The marks given is 4 marks. Okay, list down the information. The X is 1.47, the premium price is 0.02, and the contract size is 62,500. So the profit is per unit. So similar to the previous example, you have to use this formula. Don't have to times with the contract size because the net profit is per unit. So you put the profit here 0.05. SR we do not know. We have to find this spot rate minus 1.47 minus 0.02. So the spot rate here is 1.54. So you will get 0.05 per euro for the profit. Okay, and then let's look at the December 2019, and the question is always question 4. A speculator purchased a put option of Australian dollar with a strike price of USD 0.8 and the premium is 0.02. Assume the Australian dollar's rate on the expiration date is 0.74. Should the speculator exercise the option on this date? What is the net profit or loss per unit to the speculator? List down the information first. Given the put option, okay, X is 0.8 per AUD, premium price is 0.02 per AUD, spot rate is 0.74 per AUD. Okay, so this is a put option. So put option sell. Since spot rate 0.74 is less than exercise, for the put option, it is in the money. So the trader should exercise the option. Let's calculate the profit. Okay, bear in mind what is the net profit or loss per unit. So this keyword, your answer should be per unit. You don't have to times with the contract size. Do we have the contract size? No, we don't have the contract size. If it's given, the contract size is given, so please, you have to read the question carefully. The question asks the net profit per unit. So you have to calculate X minus SR minus premium price. So you will get 0.04 for profit and you will get 4 marks. Okay, I hope you guys understand for the option. Easy, right? So, as a tutorial, please do the question of June 2018, question 4A2, January 2018, question 4A2, and the number 3, a currency trader purchased a 3-month call options on the euro dollar at 0.02 per unit and the strike price of 1.47. The contract size is 62,500. So you have to answer five questions. Will you exercise the option and show the profit or loss? Okay, that's all for option. Let's see you on the next video on chapter 6. Okay, bye-bye everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.